Live jazz. Hi, I'm Patrick, and in this video, it's Friday of the fourth week in the Realistic Economy series. And I'm here in Lafayette where I just picked up a load of tires with Volvo rims headed down to Houma. Of course, I'm on my way to New Orleans where I'll spend the weekend, as I always do. So let's get started. And I am back to using the push to talk button on my steering wheel. So if my commentary gets cut off, that just is going to happen, but hopefully it doesn't happen. Did go in and set the Logitech G Hub to be in ATS, the ATS profile. So hopefully it keeps working. I would keep it set to just always be open, but it's kind of a struggle to edit all the silence out because there's never really silence. There's always a little bit of noise, and I try to remove as much of that as possible. So I just thought I would mention that right here at the beginning. But this is the end of the fourth week, and I should be in New Orleans by the end of the video, back at the garage, as like I said, always try to do that on the Friday video. Now this one will be coming out on an actual Friday, so that's, that always lines up. I make sure that I start the first video of a week in the game on a Friday. That way the last video of that week in the game will also be on a Friday. And this time I was able to get a job carrying those tires. Those are one of the better paying jobs for a flatbed trailer. So glad I was able to get those, although I think this is only paying about $600, but I mean, it was less. Well, we're down to 53 miles now, not very far. I had thought about taking a job that would have gone down to, well, I would have had to cross that ferry on the southwestern side of Houma, but that would just increase the time, and it wasn't going to pay out much more than this. So I just went with it. And it's not a World of Trucks job, so I'm not limited to 65. From Houma, I'll try to get a job going straight to New Orleans. Although I could try to get a job going down to Port Fourchon. Yeah, Port Fourchon. I always mispronounce that. And then go to New Orleans, but I don't know. We'll see. Gotta get back over, but I've made a mistake. I shouldn't have gotten over. Now oh, wow. Okay, everybody's slowing down here, so that gave me the opportunity to move over. So I guess that worked out. If I realized that my turn was so close, I would have never tried to pass that car. But good old AI traffic being AI traffic with with an off ramp coming up, everybody just decided to slow down anyway. So I guess that worked. Oh, live jazz. This looks like a nice little town square. Of course, they've got those large trees that they have all over Louisiana, or southern Louisiana in this map, in ATS. Not really sure why they didn't do a little more variety on those big trees, but, well, you know, they were really nice when they first came out, but after a while of seeing the same giant trees all over the place, you start thinking, well, they could have done a few more models. Maybe they could have done some more variety on the shapes of the trunks and the locations of the limb. They could have changed the limbs up a little bit. I mean, looking at the one on the right and the one on the left, you can tell that they're different. So they're not all the same. They just all look so much alike. Feels like this is kind of a heavy load. I'm having a little bit of a struggle getting up this bridge, but I made it. The metal grate on that bridge makes my steering wheel vibrate with the force feedback. I always hope that we get to see one of these bridges go up, but not this time. And the last time I was at this facility, the gate opened, and just as I was about to drive in, or actually out, the gate slammed in front of me. Hopefully that doesn't happen this time. Of course, it's got that ugly yellow light that I'm convinced Me calling it an ugly yellow light is what caused the gate to slam in front of me, but didn't happen this time. So let's see where they want me to park. Okay, so it looks like what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to turn and go this way and then come in from behind the building. I think that'll work. Because this parking spot isn't on the inside. Actually, is it over here? Yeah. I should have gone further over. Oh well. I've just got to back straight in now. Kind of hard to see the parking lines. I noticed there's a new mod on the workshop that makes more realistic parking lines. Not sure if I want to try that or not, but let's see what we get. So $603 to start the day. Let me see if I can find another job somewhere. I'll be right back. All right, well, I'm still here in Houma where I just went down the road to pick up a load of iron pipes headed to New Orleans, actually a little outside of New Orleans. And from there, I'll hopefully be able to find a job down towards the garage. So let's get back on the road. Yeah, the clock just changed to noon. So the loan payment still hasn't come out, and I've already finished the first job, so that's a good start for the day. This is another job that's going to be a little over $600, so between these first two jobs, I've already made plenty of money to make today's loan payment. Well, by the time I drop this off, I will have. And it's a little hard, well, it's basically impossible to see to the right, so I'll just pull out here. Okay, it's clear. That's one of the struggles in ATS and ATS2 is making sharp turns like that onto the road. You can't really bend around and see out the window to see if somebody's coming. And I just noticed on the map that I have not turned this stretch of the road yellow yet, so that's good. Discovering more of the local roads. Looks like a little food trailer over there. And I might have been able to get past the line into that intersection before the light turned red, but why take the chance? I'll just sit here and wait for the next green light. And it looks like I'm hopefully far enough that I won't have to worry about any problems behind me, but well, here we go. It's an interesting big red barn down there right beside what looks like a little street on the edge of town. In fact, that's an entire neighborhood right there. And there's a billboard advertising Louisiana inside of Louisiana. Boy, really had to hold the brake down to get stopped. Turned the I turned the braking intensity all the way to minimum setting because I noticed that when I was empty, I was locking up the wheels, just barely touching the brake pedal. And of course, now we have to stop and wait for this light too. But it won't take long, I'm sure. Here we go. Looks like a possible road trip gas station there. And another right here on the left. I wonder if either of those will actually be used. They both look like they're accessible. It's like some people standing over there having a conversation. Wonder what they're talking about. You know, I've not noticed. I noticed those trees with the white flowering blooms, but that's the first time I've noticed those trees with the bright red. Of course, this time of the year in the real world, our trees that bloom in the spring are starting to bloom, so I'm sure my allergies will start bothering me soon. I'll have to start taking allergy medicine pretty much every day until maybe next winter. And there went the loan payment. You know, I've noticed that the loan payment is coming out later now than it used to. And used to it was I think it came out like 12 o'clock at first, and then maybe 10 minutes after 12, and now it's 20 something minutes after 12. I don't really know what cause of that is, because you would think that it would stay the same, but apparently not. And there's a Kenworth dealer right here, but I've already been by it and it didn't activate. So I'm guessing that I would have to actually turn in for it to register, and I'm not going to take the time to do that. It probably doesn't matter. I think there are requirements you have to have, and I'm not planning on buying a new truck anytime ever, but I'm not sure what the requirements are to buy a truck online in ATS. It's kind of a weird intersection. Thought it was just a little gentle curve at first, and then as I got closer, I realized that it was much sharper. And once I get on top of this bridge, I'm going to take a screenshot. It's like the petroleum industry over there on the right. Yeah, I'm losing speed going up this hill. Well, it's not a hill, it's a bridge. But yeah, that petroleum industry, I'm actually going to be dropping off these pipes. Now I'm going downhill and having trouble slowing down. Nobody coming from anywhere down that way. This is an interesting road network around here. Can't really see very well to either side, but looked like it was clear, and it was. Interestingly, just looking at the GPS, it looks like I may have already been down here and just don't remember it because the road's already yellow. Oh, actually, now I'm remembering those motorcycles because last time I came through here it was raining. So yeah, I do remember being down here before. We've got, I don't know if those are walkways or conveyor belts or what those are, but they've got them all over the place around here. And there's a pipeline crossing the highway right here, or the road. Old rundown gas station out of business. But here we are. I haven't been here before. Got to check in with security. I don't actually see a guard, but they let me in. So now I can see where they want me to park. Well, that looks like it shouldn't be too bad. I've been getting pretty easy parking spots today. Of course, I didn't quite stop in the right place, but there we go. Let's see what we get for this one. All right, another 500, so that brings me to 1100 for the day so far. I'll see if I can find another quick job, hopefully one down towards the garage. All right, well, I've just picked up a couple of cargo containers headed up to a place that's actually just north of New Orleans. I've not been to it in any of my profiles, so it'll be interesting to see what it looks like. So let's get back on the road. I think I can go out this way. I know there was an entrance and exit over here, and that arrow on the ground is pointing in that direction. So hopefully we got a little rail operation going on here, and yep, here's the exit. Pull up a little further. I don't see anything coming. Okay, it's clear. Yeah, that car flashed me because I had the high beams on. I don't even know how that happened, but, oh well. Like, somebody building a new house there. Okay, so, like I said, this is a new place for me because I haven't been up there. I think I did in my main profile, right around the loop roads that are north of New Orleans, but there's not a lot up there to look at. Well, there's not a lot up there to look at as far as jobs go, but there is this one place, and like I said, we'll just see what it looks like when we get there. It's looking like it's going to be about 5:30 when I get there. Whether I have time for a fourth job, I don't know. I kind of doubt it. But got to get over here. Oh, where'd that brown car come from? Oh, actually, this time I don't have to turn. Got to turn right here. And I'm going to take a screenshot up here. And it's, well, basically just right here, so not a long trip on this one. Unfortunately, every time you load the truck, it takes an hour off your time, and every time you unload, it usually takes somewhere between 30 and 40 minutes. I think it may take an hour sometimes to unload. But this looks like a place that sells RVs and ATVs. And let's see where they want me to park these cargo pods. Okay, well, shouldn't be too bad. I'll just make a loop and then back on into it. It's like salesman over there trying to sell a camper trailer right now. Didn't quite get it lined up there. There we go. Alright, let's see what we get. Alright, it was just $300. This will probably be the last job for this week, and I'm going to drive down to the garage. So, thanks for watching and have a nice day.